It's Mike Gesowich from Teaching.com, co-founder of EduTyping and Typing.com. We're here live from Philadelphia in Pennsylvania at the Association of Middle-Level Educators. Really excited to be here. Tons of traffic, lots of teachers, lots of principals, all looking for different technology solutions. One of them is typing. So every week we have our show, Ask EduTyping. It's live on Facebook on Thursdays at 4:15. So today we're going to bring that to you live. And I have my colleague here, Mike Toward, with me, who's going to read a few questions from our user audience from all around the globe. And so I'm going to have Michael read the first question of the week for Ask EduTyping. Mike?
And the first question comes from Jan from Pennsylvania. Hi, Jan. I've been searching for years for either Pennsylvania or national keyboarding standards. If you have found them, could you please share?
Hey, Jan. We can't be in a better place than your hometown right now, the city of brotherly love here in Philadelphia, where, by the way, I attended college, and I absolutely love the Philadelphia cheesesteak. But to your question, so Jan asks, do we have standards for Pennsylvania as far as keyboarding goes? And if not, do we have national keyboarding standards? So the first part of your question, Jan, is there are no official Pennsylvania keyboarding standards that we know of. We do circle every state, all the Department of Educations across the country to make sure that our product is meeting national standards as well as state level standards. Your second part of the question was, do we have something on the national level? And yes, we do. We map EduTyping to the Common Core standards, as well as the National Business Education Association. And the last one is the International Society for Technology Education, who just released a new set of standards for elementary students, and we're also in the process of mapping EduTyping to that. Now, to get your hands on those standards, I'll have Mike get back to you, or you can reach us through hashtag AskEduTyping on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Okay, that's a great question. Thank you, Jan. We're going to get to our second question of the week because traffic's going to be picking up here, so let's get moving. Mike?
The next is from Cindy at Texas. Hey, Cindy. When students make a mistake in a drill, oftentimes they find it difficult to get back on track, pressing wrong keys and creating more errors. What would you recommend to help this out?
Cindy, I have a lot of recommendations for you. There are a ton of strategies that you can use to incentivize students to stay on track. First of all, incentives like candy, rewards. You could give an award of the week for different categories, such as who had their hands on the home row key the highest percentage, or who showed the best posture and technique, or it just depends on how creative you want to get. But my biggest suggestion is that you do what I call a typing course. So every 7 or 8 minutes, and again, I don't know what grade level you teach, but studies have shown that after about 5 to 8 minutes, we need a little bit of a mental break from whatever task we're doing. Therefore, what I do is say typing pause. You have everybody stop, take a break, they stand up, move their fingers around a little bit, kind of readjust, and then back at the keyboard, and they're good to go. So those are some strategies that I would recommend. We only have time for one more question because I can see there's a lot of traffic coming to our booth. So we're going to have Mike read the last question of the week. Mike?
And the last one comes from Kelly from Wisconsin. I have several special needs students that learn better by learning the keyboard one side at a time, meaning left, then right. I'm struggling to find a solution to help. What do I do?
Okay, first of all, we do have a solution for you, but let's address your question. So what Kelly asks is, she has students who have special needs, probably have some motor dexterity issues, and can only focus on one side of the keyboard at a time, meaning the left side or the right side. The curriculum across the board as far as typing goes is basically introducing 2 letters each day, and usually those letters are on opposite side of the keyboard. So a traditional keyboarding program is not going to meet your needs. However, in Typing.com, in EduTyping, we have a feature called Custom Lessons. What that basically allows you to do, Kelly, is you can create your own curriculum for these students. So, for example, if I was introducing, say, the A key and the J key, those are 2 sides of the keyboard, you could create a lesson that just introduces the A or the S or anything on the left side, and then you make those lessons live for those students. and then you can do the same thing on the opposite side of the keyboard. So hopefully that helps you out with a solution. Good luck to you, Kelly. And we're going to have to get things closed down here, folks, because we are going to be back to our show. Again, we are live from Philadelphia at the Association of Middle Level Educators. And I'm Mike Esowitz, co-founder of Teaching.com, Typing.com, and EduTyping. And if we didn't get to your question this week, you can reach us at #AskEduTyping through Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Until next week, folks.